Bitcoin, gentlemen, 45-minute chart, and just showing you how we're rolling. We'll go back out. We should always start on the macro, but our view hasn't changed here a great deal. For now, this remains bearish structure. So that was our low post the 19,000 sell. We'll see it again when I go back out. Failed to clear that key levels of significance, resisted in that. Set up a micro fractal for a down leg, made the target there, making a new very similarly flat bottom low at the low one. Rising wedge, dip out, falling wedge, dip up. Fail again at another funnel, fail to make it through, and now trading down. Getting a little bit of a hammer now, which is tactical, so it's not trading down in an absolute capitulation, but these are light volume markets. But there's repeated periods of absence of bid here, like there, like here, after we let go of the second interim, and an absolute sell-off period here. Even there, these have been pretty scary sell-offs on that bear flag over there. There was one moment where it was pumping fairly strongly as part of that, and then went into a grind channel from here. So we'll see. For this to be invalidated, this potential draw, I'm looking at that being an H1 and that being an H2. For this to be invalidated, we'd need to start by clearing these two red lines, the dashed one and that one, and also getting back above here. So that changes the narrative. So remember, it's not about being right or wrong. This is just reading what it's currently giving us. What it's currently giving us is not strong. Let's just remind you in the structure on the bigger time frames where we're at. We are playing footsie with this 13,000 line, repeatedly running it and rallying off it, but getting less high each time, which is not a good thing. And there is that possibility, if this turns into a bearish setup, that we could make a substantial sell-off target. And then, of course, there's the head and shoulder option, which could also come into play and is a really bearish event potentially in the beginning of January. So this could be a bit of a hangover for Bitcoin unless it changes. But change it has, and head and shoulders generally I don't trade them at all, because continuation has tended to work in an expansionary market. But we have nailed one or two, and usually we require an HVF as well as a head and shoulders within them, and this may just be part of that. So we'll continue to watch, but there's quite a flat bottomed high. We'll see if it makes a higher high. If it does, okay, it's not as bad. But the only invalidation level is to run these levels over here to get back into the 16s. It doesn't look like it's got the zip for that. So if we keep getting this flat bottom churning period, people get complacent and comfortable with it being in this area, and they don't realize the pattern is drawing something. Then you're just waiting for the next news event. Politician stands up and says X, Y, and Z, something else, etc., or another, exchange hack or event, etc., etc. Put the pressure on Bitcoin, and next thing you know, we sell off. So that's my take on Bitcoin. Certainly, again, not out of the woods, failing at the key levels that we needed to take. So for now, bias to caution. This said, the alts are doing better. Select alts, and we are going into the detail of that on our premium channel as to where we're playing with some success and accumulating additional Bitcoin. Despite Bitcoin's valuation being down, the game is to accumulate Bitcoin, and that's been our goal, and we've had more than our fair share of success on that front. Just big wish to you all on the Market Sniper channel. All the best for your new year, free views or not. Hope it's useful for you. Keep it sensible in the comment section if you can. I've also done my reset, my talk about system failure on the Reset Sniper channel, and I put a video out there. I'm not posting them to the Market Sniper anymore, so we're sticking with methodology and charts here. So make sure you subscribe to the Reset Sniper should you wish, so that we can stream the content in its correct place and get more organized here going forward. So let me know if you can find that. I'll put the link to it in the notes. So with that, I say Bitcoin, bias weight to alts and away from Bitcoin, and keep an eye out on the overall crypto market cap as well, to ensure that we are going to work our way up on alt strength and not have a contraction that's finely balanced on that front, depending a lot on what Bitcoin does, but also how the others will react to that, whether there'll be a flippening or whether there'll be an all-round contraction. Okay, talk to you soon.